Well, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Well, yesterday, New York City mayoral candidate Sliwa was on the show with called The Breakfast Club with Charlie May. One of the most popular podcasts among leftists and I should say left-leaning. I shouldn't say total hardcore leftists, but leftist-leaning and among black people. And Sliwa said yesterday that Eric Adams took a bribe to drop out of the race. And they said they offered him up to $10 million to drop out of the race. Now, the part I wanted to know the most was which billionaires were doing this. Or which ones. He never mentioned names. But he did say that for the first time in his career, his life, he's walking around with armed security because they've been threatened many times over, which I do believe because I was once part of a campaign in New York City for a New York City council person. And they were constantly doing it all the time. Our staff members, including me, were constantly threatened all the time. We just kept going. And for all you who are not familiar with Sliwa has already been shot several times. 1992, while driving, being a passenger of what he thought was a New York City cab, he was shot 5 times by the Gambinos and Gottis who tried to get rid of him because, one, what he did with the Guardian Angels, and 2, calling them out on his radio show, how they were disgracing the Italian people, and New York City needed to get rid of these people. And obviously he survived it. So Sliwa is no wimp. Still like to know which billionaires offered it to him. And being that Mayor Adams is only 40 days away from election day when he did this, it seems to make total sense now. I mean, let's say, even if you were low on money, and you were getting any money from anywhere else, you're still the mayor of New York City. You get press coverage every day. You can make your case to the American people that day. The media just can't totally ignore you. But let's say, we do know for a fact he did take the money and run. One, I no longer kid that he dropped out of the race because he's a wimp. And 2, he's shown his true colors. Two, it shows that trying to install Mandani as their candidate, and Cuomo's the backup plan. Because why haven't they told Cuomo do the same thing? Now he is running as the so-called moderate Democrat. And listen, he may be more moderate, but you talk about the classic 1970s liberal or moderate, no, he's not that at all. You go look at his 3 terms, almost 3 terms as New York governor. And know that. I mean, listen, if he were to get elected, is he better than Mandani? Yeah, but am I going to celebrate? No, I'm just going to be glad that Mandani lost. And if Sliwa somehow pulls it off, then he'd be the biggest hero since Rudy Giuliani. The comments down below what you're appealing to know. Keep the country in prayer. Keep New York City and New York State in prayer. Keep Curtis Sliwa in prayer because he's going to need protection now. We'll talk to you later.